We have a story here from Bloomberg that will make the rest of the industrialized world laugh at us, but also feel sorry for us at the same time. Listen to this. Crowdfunding platforms such as GoFundMe and YouCaring have turned sympathy for Americans drowning in medical expenses into a cottage industry. Now Republican efforts in Congress to repeal and replace Obamacare could swell the ranks of the uninsured and spur the business of helping people raise donations online to pay for health care. But medical crowdfunding doesn't have to wait for Congress to act. Business is already booming, and its leaders expect the rapid growth to continue no matter what happens on the Hill. Quote, whether it's Obamacare or Trumpcare, the weight of healthcare costs on consumers will only increase, said Dan Saper, Chief Executive Officer of YouCaring. It will drive more people to try and figure out how to pay healthcare needs, and crowdfunding is, in its early days, as a way to help those people. Growth has been rapid. In a September 2015 LinkedIn post, Solomon wrote that the 1 million campaigns set up over the previous year had raised $1 billion from nearly 12 million donors. By February 2016, the total was $2 billion. In October 2016, it was $3 billion from 25 million donors. A NerdWallet study of medical crowdfunding said GoFundMe had indicated that $930 million of the $2 billion raised in the period the study analyzed was from medical campaigns. So nearly half of the money raised on crowdfunding sites is going to medical bills. That's so sad. By the way, only one... Wait, what's this number again? Only 1 of 10 crowdfunding drives hits their goal. Or only 1 of 10 in the medical category specifically. Wow. This is our healthcare system. This is our healthcare system right here. Think about how other industrialized nations look at this. What do they see when they look at this? This is the fucking Hunger Games. They look at this and they're laughing. They also feel really sorry for us, but they're fucking laughing. A lot of people might not get how it works in other industrialized nations, but you get sick, you get help, and you pay nothing. Want me to say that again? I know, it's a little bit of a shock to the system. You get sick, you get help, and you don't pay for anything. People have often made the joke about, like, Breaking Bad. Like, oh, the guy needs to fucking sell crystal meth to pay his medical bills. Like, that's what the show is based on. In any other industrialized nation, the show would be over. It would be over before it starts. He gets diagnosed, he's like, oh, okay. When do I start treatment? You start on Wednesday. Like, that's the whole show. He doesn't need to fucking go sell crystal meth in order to make the money to try to pay the bills and leave the kids with some money. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? This is not like priority number one of the Democrats. Priority number one of the Democrats should be Medicare for all. Medicare for all. Let's fight. Let's go. Right now. What are we doing? It's priority number one it should be. Some of them aren't even for it. Nancy Pelosi, leader of the Democrats, not even for Medicare for all. Not even for it. Half the money raised on crowdfunding goes to medical bills. Medical bills is one of the top causes of bankruptcy in the U.S. Trump even told the story. He's like, yeah, I have a friend. He was in Scotland. He hurt himself. He went to the hospital. They fixed him up and he left. He didn't have to pay anything. Trump was praising this. This was before he was president, but he's like, yeah, amazing system. We need to have a system like that. That was in Scotland. But same thing, Canada, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Sweden, Finland, Britain, Australia. All that. That's all that. That's what it is. So their tax dollars, like our tax dollars, you know how 50% of our discretionary budget goes towards the military? You know how we have 800 military bases around the world that cost $100 billion a year to maintain? They take all that tax money that they're paying in and they actually put it towards healthcare and stuff. Like things that make sense for the people. A lot of places have free college. Slovenia has free college. You pay your taxes, it's going for people to go to college. I would celebrate on tax day if we really prioritized where our money was going and it was like, okay, it's going to healthcare and it's going to college and education, it's going for infrastructure, it's going for job creation. If our tax money actually went to stuff that is rational, I would fucking love tax day. I'd have a giant smile on my face like, yeah, I'm paying my taxes. Yes. But now on tax day, you're like, here I go, funding the military-industrial complex and giving subsidies to big banks and Wall Street and ExxonMobil. So our government is broken, man. It's broken. And this is a huge story. Go ahead, go watch CNN, see if they cover this. Half of the fucking money raised on crowdfunding goes to medical bills. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. People get sick and they go bankrupt in the U.S. People get sick, they need to launch a crowdfunding campaign, which, again, 9 out of 10 times doesn't even hit the goal. This is such bullshit. Medicare for all right now. That's the answer.